I want to offer you guys a white pill. I want to demonstrate to you that the interactions between police and blacks can be positive and good and affirming. Watch this clip.
Oh, that's it. Very good. Give me 5.
He saved my daughter and my niece's lives.
And then if you ever need me, all you got to do is ask for me, right?
911.
There you go. And that's the perfect number to have, too, isn't it?
In the town of South Hill,
Oh, yeah.
there's a police officer
You like Mickey Mouse? Guess who mine is? Moana.
who's making a name for himself.
What can I say except you're welcome? Like that. Ah!
Though it's not through his singing.
He just gets a swarm of kids.
And we got to pick pumpkins.
You got to pick pumpkins?
It's through his interaction with children in the community.
It's just amazing the bond that he has with the children, especially around here.
On Valentine's Day, Aisha Roper Boswell caught Corporal Fleming on camera playing.
It was a set of boys that were coloring, and there was a set of girls that were playing with some dolls and their accessories.
After spending a few minutes with each group, Fleming leaves. Aisha uploads a short video online that goes viral, but it's the playing that's paying off.
My daughter, my niece, and some of the other children here were afraid of cops.
But after this,
It's very important to see the connection he has, especially with these group of kids that I see every day. They need someone who they can feel is a superhero, and we locally call him the South Hill Batman.
Start.
It gives me such joy to see this versus the way that the media has been portraying police for years upon years. Policemen have a tough job. Not all of them are perfect, yet the majority of them, the vast majority of them, simply want to go home to their families and do a decent job. And I say that as somebody who's had 2 run-in with the cops that were not fun, where they thought that I had perpetrated a crime, which I was innocent of. One time they kept me until 4 o'clock in the morning for 6 hours investigating me after throwing me down to the ground, pinning my arm behind my back for something that I had no awareness of what they were talking about, and then came home with me at 4 o'clock so I could prove my innocence. The other time was another time that was not fun, and I understand that not all interactions with police are enjoyable, but this man has demonstrated that to build trust, you merely have to engage with people, with this ethos that you are there to help, to serve, to communicate. And that will bridge the gap versus that which the media attempts to annihilate, to destroy. The Democrats, the media, the leftists, they want war because they need you to vote for them in order to stay in power. If they lost a certain percentage of the black vote, even 30%, they would lose. And thus they portray on media the cops as evil people, racists. This is not the function of most cops. And kudos to this guy for bridging the gap. Kudos to this man for however many children that he's affecting in such a positive way, to be able to trust the police who are there to serve the majority of the time. If you guys have a different view, then please leave it below. I've told you my experiences with cops, and I don't hold this against all police in the slightest, because I recognize the job is tough, and it would be so much easier if nobody committed the crimes and we would have no need for the police. And still, once again, I just take my hat off for this gentleman who's bridging the gap, who is teaching people not to be afraid as the media and the leftists want us to. Let this be a white pill for you for the weekend as you go forth and prosper.